Hello everybody and welcome to The World Around Us. This is my own independent podcast on YouTube where we just sit down for 20 minutes and we just have a chit chat, a general chat about hot topics and everything that's happening in the world around us. So grab a snack, grab a drink, grab anything you like, make sure you're comfortable and let's just have a chit chat for about 20 minutes. So, obviously, after last week's episode, we discussed Jessie Nelson and her blackfishing, and how Nicki Minaj actually defended Jessie, and she came for Liam Pinnock, who is a member of Little Mix, the band that Jessie left about just under a year ago now. We talked about that last week. As of today, there's not been anything that has, happened since then, but if there is any updates, we will be sure to be discussing it. I know it was quite a bit more of a serious topic, because you've got to be quite careful with what you're saying when discussing, race and people of colour, especially coming from somebody who isn't a person of colour, and, I'm white, I'm British. I do find it quite hard to, not say something that I didn't mean or, say the wrong thing. And, you're always correcting yourself. People make mistakes and that is fine. But obviously, I didn't want my opinions to come across as though I was defending Jessie. I have always supported her, in Little Mix. And I even liked her debut single, honestly. And I just wanted to make myself clear that in no way was I supporting her in that video. Not that anyone's claimed that I have, but I just wanted to make that clear. I do think what she has done is wrong, and the fact that she hasn't, tried to correct herself or learn from her mistakes just isn't right. Well, that's all I'm going to say on that topic. So this week, it has been a discussion, and there's been a large amount of videos on this topic on TikTok. So there was a video leaked on TikTok of TikTok star MAE and KATYLEE kissing. It's been leaked onto TikTok. It's all over every platform, and it basically happened after Grace, which is KATYLEE's now ex-girlfriend, but at the time was her girlfriend, created a TikTok about her girlfriend cheating on her with her ex-girlfriend. So to give a bit of background information, basically MAE and KATYLEE was a TikTok couple. They grew quite a large platform, and everyone knew them as this couple. They've both got about 2 million followers on their own TikTok accounts. So they've got quite a big, they've made a name for themselves on there. And about a few months ago now, they announced that they'd split up. There was no negative feelings in between either of them. There was no bad ending to it. They was both quite emotional about the breakup, and they they said they're still friends. And then MAE moved on to another girl called Roxanne. To cut a long story short, they didn't work out. They ended up breaking up. And KATYLEE also moved on to somebody called Grace. Now, Grace is actually a friend of MAE's, which everyone discovered later on and thought it was a bit of a weird situation to be in. But, they bashed all the negative comments they were saying. They were saying they're just being mature, there's no negative energy between any of them. They're all friends. And it's very mature. But obviously that has been a bit too good to be true, I think. And I think it has caused a few issues that I think that I think a lot of people would have expected, but they made it out as though there was no problems. So about not even 2 days ago, just yesterday, there was a video leaked of KATYLEE and LIBBY kissing. So they was going on a trip together. They've said that LIBBY and her mum and KATYLEE went. Grace was invited, but she had a rugby game or something, so she didn't attend. So it was just the three of them. LIBBY Mae and her mum offered to take up KATYLEE, as they live local. They are allegedly friends, so she offered to give her a lift up there because they're going to the same event at the end of the day. There's no point her having to go separately when they could just all go together. And that's fine. That's nothing wrong really there. But then this video comes out of LIBBY and KATYLEE playing on the bed, and the video leads to them kissing. This video was somehow leaked. I'm not too sure how or who leaked it, because obviously it's filmed by them. So I'm not sure how it was potentially leaked, unless they didn't think anything bad of it. Apparently they didn't kiss, but in the video it does appear that they did, in my opinion. I mean, regardless of whether they kissed or not, if I was in a relationship with somebody, I would be quite uncomfortable to see, my girlfriend and her ex-girlfriend, being that physical with each other and, being that close. And I would be quite uncomfortable with that, and I think a lot of people would be. So Grace has obviously seen this video, and then she created a TikTok saying, I think the caption was, finding out your girlfriend has cheated on you with her ex-girlfriend by social media. Obviously someone had sent her the video, and she was crying in the video, showed the video, and she was like, I just thought I'd let everybody know of the situation. Since then, LIBBY Mae and KATYLEE have both made their own individual videos, basically saying the same thing. However, I did think their videos were quite, especially LIBBY Mae's. KATYLEE, I mean, there just was a lot of cuts in between clips, and a lot of what seemed like, forced, like making up some storyline of what happened. But yeah, they both made their own individual videos saying it was innocent, nothing ever happened. KATYLEE and Grace have broken up. However, KATYLEE has said that it's not because of what happened. But I think it is. It's just a bit coincidental that this has happened and now they've broken up. They're not just going to break up for no reason, because there was fine before this. And then all of a sudden they're breaking up after this incident happens. And in the video she said that she was still her girlfriend. Grace said that about KATYLEE in the video, saying that her girlfriend had cheated on her. In my opinion, they shouldn't have been that close. It's her ex-girlfriend, and if you've got a new girlfriend, it wouldn't be nice to see that, regardless of whether they did anything or whether they didn't. I think the fact that there was, being like that with each other on a bed together in a hotel when Grace wasn't there, I would be uncomfortable with that. And I know that I speak for a lot of people when I say that I'd be uncomfortable with that, because I feel like a lot of other people would be as well. The question is whether LIBBY Mae and KATYLEE are getting back together. They've currently said they're not, but a lot of other people say otherwise. People are saying, right, they're going to get back together. And in the video, you can tell that there is obviously still a connection there. There's obviously some form of, love for each other. And they would be good together. But the way they've gone about it, with everything that's happened and all of this that has kicked off, I think they would honestly get so much hate now if they did get back together, because then it would just be clear that, after defending themselves, saying there's nothing there, they're just friends, and nothing happened, it was innocent. If they now got back together, then it would cause a lot of hurt, towards Grace and towards even the fan base. They just feel like they're being lied to. But yeah, I don't agree with how close they are. I just feel like it's quite uncomfortable, and it's just wrong, in my opinion. It's really wrong. I think it's a bit weird that they're friends with each other anyway. You know, KATYLEE and LIBBY were together, and Grace were friends with them, and now KATYLEE's with Grace, and they're all friends. I just find that, like, it's a bit awkward, especially at their age that they are. You know, they're 18, I believe, about the same age as me. So the fact that they are, you know, claiming to all be, like, friends, like, especially at that age, like, you're at that age now where you do get emotional and you do have feelings, and you are becoming quite older now. So it's, you know, it's not just like a childhood, you know, girlfriend that you have for about 5 minutes in the playground and then you break up with them for somebody else about a week later. You know, it was a serious relationship. But the apology videos, not apology videos, but the, you know, defending themselves and, you know, clearing their name, I think both of their videos, especially LIBBY Mae's, it was really, really, you know, just unbothered, quite dishonest as well. You know, she didn't really seem to care about what had happened. And the video clips were just cut and put together without really, like, trying. You know, she repeated herself a lot, saying, we're just friends, we're just friends, we're just friends. There was at least, like, a 5-second clip where she just repeated herself over and over again. And I just feel like there was just no... I don't think she really sees what she did wrong. I think that's the issue. And then in terms of KATYLEE, you could tell that she was upset by the situation, but I think that she was more upset about the fact that people was attacking her on social media over the fact that, you know, she cheated. She said in the video, I did not cheat on Grace. But if I was with someone and I'd seen that video that had just happened whilst I was together, I'd be fuming, to be honest with you. I would not like it at all. But we'll just have to see what happens. Let us know down in the comments below whether you think Grace and KATYLEE may get back together, or whether you think LIBBY Mae and KATYLEE will get back together. I personally think that in the future KATYLEE and LIBBY might get together. However, I do feel like if that happens, they will receive quite a lot of hate, and that it will hurt a lot of people. Thank you so much for watching this episode of The World Around Us. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn the notification button on, and to like this video if you want to see more content like this. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next episode. See you later. Bye, guys.